All right, welcome back. This time, let's go ahead and create a YouTube advert. Okay, so definitely, the first thing you do, click on New Campaign, and then click on New Campaign again on the plus sign. And definitely, this time we are going for website traffic the same way because I'm believing that you are just starting your advert, right? So click on Video. So obviously you can see that when your advert runs after a week or 2 weeks and you have spent up to $50, you can switch to running advert for sales. And this advert for sales, for video, for leads, all right, you can still select either search, display, shopping in any of this one, right? Except this website traffic, you can select smart campaign cannot be selected for this one, all right. That's why it's not showing here. But if it's lead or sales, there will be smart campaign here, all right. So now you click on continue because we are going for YouTube ad. Okay, so now all you need to do is give it a title up here. Give it a title of the campaign, so that you need a unique name. By the way, you need a unique name so that you are able to differentiate between this one with other campaign that you have just created or you have running already. So give it a name of your choice up here, and then under bid strategy, leave it as maximize conversions. What is important here is the fact that your conversion is maximized based on what is happening in your advert, within your ads and product, and people's engagement on the advert, plus other people that are running ads on Google. So else, if you want to do it yourself, you can decide to manually put things yourself by clicking on it and click target CPA. CPA stands for cost per acquisition. All right, so just like this one here that says CPV, that is a cost per view per customers that view your advert, right? Cost per acquisition, cost per view, and then there is CPM here. This one is a little bit boring to remember for you, but you can always take note of these things and write them down. Okay, CPM simply stands for cost per 1,000 mile. So if you look at it very well, you see that that word do not correlate with CP and M, just like CP and V, which is cost per view, is, and even cost per acquisition, CPA. They don't match in any way, right? So but this is just what it is. You have to call it by cost per 1,000 mile or 1,000 mile. Okay, so yeah, obviously if you want to set your cost per acquisition manually, you do that here. You put your cost per acquisition. That means Google should not go beyond this amount you want to spend per sale that you make. But at the end of the day, this is going to affect your advert severely, because you are not going to get conversion, because you might be bidding less and then you might be bidding more. Okay, so enter budget type and amount. All right, let's go put your budget. Of course, I always say $5 at $10 at most, $5 minimum. Date and time schedule. Please don't schedule your advert, just leave it as it is. But if you are scared, you don't know what's up, you want to make sure that you don't pass a specific date before you calm down and come back to the advert itself. All right, you are free to schedule a specific date that you want to end the advert right here. The next thing is the networks. Networks is where we want our adverts to display, and these are automatically pre-selected for us by Google, right? And then location, you click on enter location, another location, to actually type out the locations you are interested to target. So if I click on that, I type USA or California in USA, California. What if Google don't work for Nigerians because we are Nigerians? Well, I'm a Nigerian. I've been running Google ads for like years upon years, right? So you have no issues. Inventory type, click on the inventory type. By the way, language, leave it as all languages, or you can select just English of your choice. And then the next thing is inventory type. Please leave it as the recommendation right here under standard inventory, right? This simply means Google is going to match your product and service or your campaign towards people where your advert is being placed. So it's going to be avoiding some type of places that are not related to your product at all right? That's just what that entails. And then exclude types and labels. We don't want to exclude anything. I don't want to exclude anything apart from the one Google excluded, which is content that has no title. Of course, everything about Google ads, YouTube ads, everything about Google, in fact, is about keywords and title. So if there is any product, any video that don't have any title, no matter what is in the video, it's not relevant to us because it's never going to have good optimized content for people to watch by search. Add extensions. This is where we actually type out our extensions like buy now, shop now, blah blah blah. Extra, by the way, this will be auto changing itself across the advert as the advert is performing. Okay, so you can do that. Network is holding up here. You can do that and add extensions. Just type extensions of just like I have just said, buy now, shop now, call us, contact us now, stuff like that. Okay, so now the next thing here is the product feed. Product feed is, of course, don't set this product feed of where your advert should perform or add extra or go extra, right? This use a Google Merchant Center. We don't need this option. Probably brand new to Google. I've never used that option at all. Additional settings. Okay, click on additional settings. This is conversions. Devices. So this is where we can exclude it's a type of device that we want. We don't want to display. I like this one because I always uncheck this computer, uncheck tablet and TV, because for goodness sake most people are on their phone browsing. And then the next thing here is the frequency capping. We don't want to cap the frequency, just leave it at none. But the frequency capping could help depending on your experience, right? In terms of how many times an advert showed to people, all right, you can stop it here based on their action. When you click on the frequency, you begin to tell cap impression by frequency. Okay, that based on the number of impressions you have, limit it to a certain number per person. Okay, this is just what it means, right? Limit it by a certain number per person. Cap per view. Now you limit it by the number of view that they have. Okay, that you have on a particular video that is being played to them or to your target audience. Ad schedule, we have talked about this one. You can schedule your ad if you want. And then third party measurement, just leave it as none. Ad group, okay, now this is instead of it being at the top here, it's right here. This is your ad group for the video ad. So give your ad group a name that you will use to differentiate other ad group with this one, right? So give it a name that you know that is unique, all right, of your choice, all right. I always say the fact that you title your advert based on maybe the audience, the type of audience, depending on what you are using to scale your advert, right? If it's the audience, if it's the copy, if it's your product, you can use it to differentiate what advert is what. Demographics, other people, we have demographics, gender, all right. So uncheck this age of 18 to 24 plus, please. That is all about here. I don't target those age range in all of my advert. Audience segments, click on that. Okay, there are a whole lot of stuff here, but trust me, it wasn't called audience segment by Google before, and it's always audience or audiences. But now they now added segments so that maybe you know that this is where you come and set everything about your audience. So, but there is a place where you'll be able to exclude some type of people or type of content you don't want to reach out to, and then where you now begin to search to add keyword or add something, okay, the type of people that are relevant to your product, which is like shoe, bag, clothing, hotel, stuff like that, okay, depending on your product. So it starts with custom segments, right? People based on their search activity, download apps, visited sites, all right. Now this is custom. That means you have the lead, you have the list of these people, okay, you have them, so you can really want to put those persons accordingly on this particular place. Now definitely give it your segment a name, but you don't need this at all. If you already have a made segment, you can do that right there, else none. All right, so you can see app from GetResponse, how to generate Facebook pixel, blah 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 blah. Now these are segments that you could have gotten from somewhere, and then you want to use them to optimize your advert. But you don't need this at all. You can see say only on campaigns running on Google properties. On other campaigns, stamps will use interest or purchase interactions. Everything that has happened within your advert, you segmented them and you saved them, and then you are going to use them for your advert. All right, that's just what this entails. But we are not doing any of this for now at all. Okay, I don't even do it in any time, not even just for now. For now, for you, for now, don't do it, right? Your data. Now this is the one I normally do, and this one is on Facebook ads, is the one we call custom conversion, where we upload our personal email list or stuff like that, data of our emails and business. This is where we do that. Okay, so we add those data because we believe for real that those people that already know us will be able to get to want to buy from us. Okay, so people we have really interacted with before, these are where we get to use those information or data from them, right? Now, but this is the exact one you need right now. This is the exact one you read right here. This last one, this last option. So this is where you now begin to search a specific audience of your choice. So if you are running, this is a very important point. If you are running an e-commerce product right now, okay, you don't come here and be selecting e-commerce business, because you are not targeting businesses or e-commerce businesses, or business services. Well, you are not targeting business. You are a business. You are looking for customers. Your business is about business to customer, except if your business is business to business. All right, Droppers is business to business and platform. That means a business come to Droppers to use Droppers to fulfill their business or to run their businesses, right? So it's business to business platform. And then, but those businesses that come to use Droppers now services what? Customers. Jumia is a business to customers platform. Okay, stuff like that. All right. Now, so for that reason, don't target people that are really about, for goodness sake, about business that you are running or stuff like that. No, you are going to get it wrong, because this is what I'm not going to, except you are selling on wholesale and you're looking for those businesses to sell to, who are going to supply your products to customers, right? Stuff like that. Else, come here and search. So example, if I say I'm selling shoes, then I'm going to be searching like something like shoe fashion, men fashion, ladies shoes, ladies heel, men shoes, stuff like that. So these are what people are trying searching out there when they're trying to buy online on the internet, right? So you can see I just search shoe, they are coming out gradually. I can just select the one of my choice, and then we are going to use them for targeting. Optimized targeting on Facebook. This is called what? This is called detailed targeting expansion. Now, we don't want to really expand our audience beyond our own targeting. So, but on Facebook, it is terrible. Don't do that at all on Facebook. On Google, you are free to try it out yourself, but I really don't do it at all too here on Google. All right, it's advanced here. Under advanced settings, there is keyword, which is of course definitely you don't miss your keyword. Keywords is very, very important on Google. Just like we have always said, the detailed targeting on Facebook, it makes Facebook work. Keyword on Google make Google work. All right, keyword make Google work. How do you find keywords? We have talked about this before very well. So go under tools and go to under planning and click on keyword planner, and then under keyword planner you can search your product there, and then you get ideas from there, bunch of ideas from there, so that you're able to copy those keywords and paste them right here and use them. Again, you might not decide, you can decide not to go to Google Keyword Planner from the top here under tools, right? Under Keyword Planner, you can decide to come right here and put your competitor's link here. Any link of your choice that is your competitor, all right? If you know any that is selling kind of your product, you can put it somewhere here, and then it brings out options for you related to the keyword that those people are using. So let's say, for instance, we are saying Jumia.com on our own targeting, but imagine that is broad. There's so many things people search, so many things. You can see Jumia, people search Nigeria online shopping, Jumia Nigeria online shopping, Jumia.com Nigeria, Jumia online shopping, stuff like that. These are lots of keyword people search, right? So, but this is not relevant. You have to be niche. You have to know your exact product niche, that a company or website that is selling just your type of product, and you want to grab some keywords from that person's website if it's popular enough on the internet, right? So, but the next one you could do is simple. Right here, we're not going to keyword planner. This is the same keyword planner for ideas. The same thing is trying to do for us right here. So I can just search for, let's say for instance, search for shoe, right? Under the search, not a link now. Okay, I click enter. So it's going to now begin to look for keyword ideas related to shoe, that when people are searching on the internet. You can see right there, it says kids shoes, shoe fashions, gents shoes, shoes store, luxury shoe, buy men's shoes, ladies shoes in shoe shops, men's shops, buy men's shoes, their shoes and comfy shoes, shoe sale. Sorry, yo. Okay, so you can click on add all ideas. Guess what will happen? It's going to pour them into this place. Let's see. Click on add all ideas. All right, you can see what it just did. It poured all of them right here, and I begin to delete the one I don't like of shoes. Okay, I don't like that one. What is there? It's not important. Luxury shoe. Okay, that's okay. So we can come back here and, you know, not just search shoe. Maybe we have leather shoe, men's shoe. We'll make it more specific. Maybe leather shoe, sweat shoes, office shoes. You know, can put them here, and then it's going to pour out a whole lot of more keywords. We put them up here. All right. So, but if you don't want to add keyword, you are free to not add keyword. You can see keyword, topics, placements. All right. We can decide not to add particular keyword of your choice. If you don't want to, you are free not to. So, but it is obviously the best way to know, to narrow your audience to the specific people that are likely to buy your product, because this is what they are searching for on the internet. All right. So we'll leave that like that, and then under topics is exactly what exactly are people, you know, those headlines we are seeing on Google. All right, the exact keywords that they are searching, the topics that people place on their Google adverts, on their Google video, sorry, on their YouTube videos, right? It's still the same thing. YouTube videos, Google videos, the same thing, right? So those topic, in terms of what industry does it fall to, what niche does it fall to, what platform, what kind of idea does it, what industry, you know, that's just what it means. If you want to, if your business fall to art and entertainment, okay, auto and vehicles, okay, you select them right here. And then we move on to placement. Where do you want your adverts to be placed? Now, in this case, if you don't do targeting, all right, let me explain this. If you don't do keyword, okay, let's say we remove all the keywords now. We don't do keywords, topics, we don't do keywords and topics. But you see, placements can cover all of them. You know why? Because we want to place it on a specific person that we already know the topics that the person deal with on Google. You have this person who his channel is only on kids wear, on kids, on children, or this person who his channel is only on travel, or this person who his channel is only on do-it-yourself kind of item, or this person whose his channel is only on entrepreneurship, business, right? Or this person's channel who is only about reviewing products, any type of new product come in town. You know this person right now. So in that case, you can decide to target that person's or those group of people YouTube channel. All right, by coming under YouTube channel and you type the YouTube person channel name right up here. You can see either by channel name or word or phrase and URL or video ID. You can put it up right here, and you can put as many as possible as you want. And in fact, if we search maybe like say entrepreneur right here, so it's going to bring at least options that we can choose from related to entrepreneurship. So it's going to be bringing out people that are dealing on YouTube videos related to entrepreneurship, entrepreneur, blah 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 blah, like that. It's going to be coming out. You can see right here and said entrepreneurs mentor, entrepreneur, you know, stuff like that. You can see there are so many, even ones that might not even have the keyword entrepreneur on it. It will still bring them out for you to be able to look at what is ongoing there. Now, remember, it's not just about the title of the person's YouTube channel. It's about the person's content. All right. So if you go to some people and put their Google name, a YouTube name without putting anything about entrepreneurship, but most people, my YouTube channel name is DGenius. I have nothing to, I didn't put any word there that it has to do with entrepreneurship. But guess what? I talk a whole lot of stuff about entrepreneurship, building brands, businesses, stuff like that. I have a whole lot of stuff talking on that. So if you know some people, great persons that are YouTubers, okay, that have great people following them, and they are always talking about your type of product or type of industry niche, you come here, research them. Take your book, take your pen, or open your notepad on your PC, go to YouTube and begin to search those guys out. When you search those ones that you normally follow and you like their content and you like based on the product they are selling, then you come here and put their names out here and be able to target those people straight up on your advert, on a YouTube advert. All right. Okay, so now the next stage is now for us to add our YouTube link. All right, this is now our YouTube video. How do we do that? It's simple. So you simply go to your YouTube account. So if I go to youtube.com and then I'll just look for one video there on YouTube environment, and then we are going to get a particular content there, copy a video link there, and be able to use that video link for our advert, right? So waiting for that link to load. Once that link loads, we can put it up here, or I can just search my YouTube channel here, The Genius, and it's going to bring some YouTube name, people name, stuff like that. So but what is important here is the fact that we are targeting a specific video that we want to use for the advert. And then I said this before. If you didn't hear that before, let me explain it again. The only reason why your YouTube video will work is because of the content and where it is placed. It is because of the content. You are discussing about drop shipping. All right, awesome. You discuss it so plainly, so well, and you attract people. It has to have about 3 things that is very, very important. I can bring it down to 2, but 3 things. Right? Number 1, the video must be captivating. It must be clear enough. It must tell what is about. It must give details of what it's about, and it must be short. Clarity is king. And then number 2, it must as well give offers. I mean a sales strategy that will attract them to instantly want to take action. Go to your YouTube channel, click your link and go to your website. That is very, very important. Okay, if you are selling shoes, bag, clothes, anything you are selling, you can do the same thing. You can take your phone out, all right, and some people will be like, I'm selling to the international market. I don't know, how will I take my phone out to record a video? For goodness sake, that is the one that works most, in fact, because you have a human interaction in that video. It's not because your face will not be showing. No, maybe you are holding the stuff on the table, and then you are rolling the table and snapping it around, and then that is pretty much all. And then you are explaining on the background. You are giving them some title, and then if it's a USA market you are targeting, because of your intonation, you can always use somebody on Fiverr to get those videos done. Get a voiceover from there, all right? Okay, or get the complete content done, whether the video, YouTube video, words that they are going to talk about on the YouTube video, everything about the content. You're going to get somebody who is going to give you a voiceover from there. That voiceover is what you are going to use to run your adverts. So when you are done with your video creation, you come here and click on the plus sign up here, which is from youtube.com. Everybody have a YouTube channel. Maybe you don't know, but you do have a YouTube channel, because at the end of the day, you have a Gmail account, and automatically you can, once you just log into your YouTube account, you already have a channel. So you just customize it to your choice. 7, right? So just upload your video. That's what I want you to do here. That's what is important here. Upload the video you want to use for your advert. Upload it. Click on this upload up here, and then you head back. After uploading it, you come here and copy the uploaded link and paste here, or just type that title of that your YouTube video link, and type the YouTube video. Type the title here, all right? And if you didn't find it, just go back to the YouTube channel and copy the YouTube video link exactly where it is. All right. So but mine, I already have a lot of content on my YouTube channel, so that's why when I typed The Genius, it brought out my own content. So I'm just going to select one of it, and then it's going to bring out that video right here. I begin to add more details about the video, about the advert, as it's going to play up on people's videos, right, or people's content on YouTube. So the very first thing here is, where am I sending these people to? The final URL. After they see my video and they click to learn more, where are they going to go? So I type the URL here. So it can be your home page, your website homepage, which is your store homepage, or your funnel homepage, landing page. Anywhere you want to send people to, you are free to. And as well, you can equally send them to a specific other URL, which is like your product page URL. So like when you click on the product on your website, you copy the link from there and paste it here, and that is pretty much all. Okay. And then there's display URL path. We don't need this option at all, just leave it as it is empty. And then call to action. This is major call to action that shows up right here, that says, you can see this place that says call to action here on this preview. So when I click on learn more, so if you are selling shoe, bag, clothes, okay, stuff like that, you use shop now. Okay, that is e-commerce product. You use shop now. Now if you are selling videos, training, YouTube softwares, any other thing, sorry, click on learn more. Okay, use learn more. So that is really working. Now if you're selling something like a book, you can equally use shop now for a book, but it's important to use learn more. All right, headline, you put up your headline here. You can see it's not up to 30, it's just about 15 word of character. So you can see when as I'm typing, it will be reducing. Okay, your best shoe. Now if you don't know what to type here, what to say here, all right, it is important you are free to make further research. But you can see when you are looking at Google Keyword Planner, you can always use words there, mix up words there, and fill up your information here. But nobody is almighty in copywriting or the exact words you use for your advert. All right, and nobody will actually hand you the exact words you should use on your advert, because nobody should know your product more than you do. Okay, the more information you have on your product, the better. Your product is the main thing here. Your product is what you are trying to explain to people right here. So you explain it in the language that will make them take action, like best, top, greatest, finest, stuff like that. Save money. All these words are things you put in between your product words or product titling, so that you're able to get people to come to your site to shop for that item. So that is pretty much all for that. Description, under description you put the same kind of words, all right, but each of these words are never going to be the same. Don't do that mistake. All right, now it says add URL options, where this is very much the same thing that we are talking about the other time, which is like the long codes that appear at the end of your content, right, of your link. You don't need that option in any way. All right, so auto generate using your channel banner. Now this is like the banner that comes up. Look at this, is a banner up here. So this is auto generated from the content here, but if I want to add my own personal banner, because maybe this is a YouTube content that a specific, I want to use a specific banner that explains about the advert itself, all right, you are free to do that than this one that is up here. So I can decide to upload a different one entirely by clicking this upload an image. So add name, give your ad a name. This is ad side, give it a name that you use to differentiate other ad under the ads environment of your Google Ads dashboard. All right, and then you click on create, and that will be all. 100%, that will be all. You are done creating your YouTube advert. All right, so on the next class we're going to continue this class of creating our ads and stuff like that. But understand this, there's one of the video here that you are going to use to really learn how to optimize your advert on Google Ads, how to look where to find things that you have done already to make changes. That is what we are going to do equally in one of the series of this video. So stay put and stay strong.